Another beautiful day the good Lord has given us. Let's make it count. My name is Big Frank. Welcome into a Friday. Here's your intel for August 15th. It is National Hawaiian Shirt Day. The one day a year when everyone's dress code screams, I'm not sure if I'm going to a board meeting or a beach party, because nothing says I'm a professional, but I also know where the best margaritas are served, like a vibrant Hawaiian shirt. I didn't wear one this morning. I went for this camouflage t-shirt that I tend to like, but maybe I'll go home later and change. All right, get this on your radar. 81 days till daylight saving time ends. Don't say savings. Daylight saving time will fall back in 81 days because nothing screams modern efficiency like changing our clocks to trick ourselves into thinking we've outsmarted the sun. Oh, man. 1911, this day, Procter Gamble introduced Crisco, marking the first time people question, do I bake with it or change my car's oil? Happy birthday, Jennifer Lawrence. She is 35 today, the actress. And we're going to get you to Vegas, iHeartRadio Music Festival. 16 artists, one stage, 2 nights, a trip to Vegas, $1,000. Tim McGraw, Jelly Roll performing. We get you there at 9, 1, and 5. Hurricane season is here. Operation StormWatch brought to you by Buffalo Roofing and Exteriors. Now, the National Weather Service and the Hurricane Center saying that the little tropical system is going to impact us. Will it develop? Will it have a name? Well, I don't know, but we keep you updated. The StormWatch page now at K99country.com for the latest information. Regardless, there is an uptick in the chance of rain that we can get, some locally higher than others, which means some of us may get a lot of rain, some of us may get none at all. Stay informed. We'll keep you updated. Operation Stormwatch brought to you by Buffalo Roofing and Exteriors, and the latest always on the Stormwatch page at K99country.com.
There are 3 things that you should know.
3 you should know.
3 things you should know.
Number 1.
Oh, this is interesting. 57% of Corpus Christi restaurants don't serve genuine wild-caught Gulf shrimp despite the menu labels. A study from CD Consulting, a food safety technology company, tested shrimp, and out of 44 restaurants, only 19 were confirmed to be serving genuine wild-caught Gulf shrimp. Now, a few on the list that are serving Gulf shrimp, these are ones that are serving Gulf shrimp, include Water Street, You and I, Snoopy's, and Catfish Charlie's. There's a number of others, but that was certainly something interesting I saw in the news this week.
Number 2.
Corpus Christi Natatorium shut down the rest of the month due to planned upgrades and maintenance. It's expected to reopen September 1st. If you're looking for a place to swim, you can go to Collier Pool or the Bill Witt Aquatic Center.
Number 3.
And if you got your ears pierced or your kids go there to buy some stuff not good, Claire's at La Palmera shutting down, part of a major downsizing with that store. Claire's has announced plans to close more than 1,000 stores nationwide and seeking a buyer for about 800 other locations. But Claire's at La Palmera will be shutting down soon. There you go. 3 things you need to know this morning. It's a big news this week for George Strait, isn't it? George Strait, named by President Trump as one of the 2025 Kennedy Center honorees. Now, this is the thing, you see them on TV sometime. They have this rainbow-colored medallion, that gold medallion with a rainbow band that hangs around their neck. I know they've honored in the past Merle Haggard, Garth Brooks, Willie Nelson, Reba, but now George Strait, the king of country, a Kennedy Center honoree. And let me just say that I think regardless of who may be in the Oval Office, because everybody tends to go politics real quick, I think George Strait would have probably received this whether there was an R or a D next to the name of the person in power in the White House. So don't everybody get mad about nothing. Calm down. George Strait's getting a really cool honor. Other honorees include Gloria Gaynor, disco singer. The actor best known for his portrayal of the Phantom in The Phantom of the Opera, Michael Crawford. Rock group Kiss, and Sylvester Stallone. Though it looked like at the press conference, Sylvester Stallone didn't know what was happening.
Hi, folks. Welcome to the Kennedy Center Honors. I'd like to welcome our first honoree, Mr. Sylvester Stallone.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the holy water. I didn't give you any holy water.
No, thank you, Havana.
Thank you for Havana, Cuba. I haven't bought Cuba yet, but soon, Sly. Very soon.
No, thank you, Havana.
I already said that I didn't give you any holy water. Is there holy water backstage in the green room that I'm not aware of? All right, Sly, get off the stage.
What's happening? No word yet on when the Kennedy Center Honors will take place, but it will be later this year. But congratulations to George Strait. You know we love sharing the warm and fuzzy to counterbalance the pervasiveness of negativity that exists, and we share the good news, and this one from right here in our backyard. And a great story, too. I saw that Hicks Automotive Group surprised every single teacher at Gloria Hicks Elementary with $500 in school supply funds and tubs of classroom materials. Now, KIII-3 News had the story. A surprise presentation was made, and each teacher at Hicks Elementary was given $500 to get classroom supplies. Representatives said the effort was meant to help educators offset the personal cost of preparing for their classes. This donation comes as teachers across the country are spending hundreds out of pocket. So a big shout out to Hicks Automotive Group for surprising those teachers. And by the way, if you want to nominate a teacher and you haven't done so yet, we're giving them a chance to win $5,000 at iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. Nominate your favorite teacher and get them the support they deserve. iHeartRadio.com/teachers, iHeartRadio.com/teachers. Well, experts are saying that gossip is good for your relationship. Forget couples therapy. Apparently, all you need is a little gossip, a little chisme. A study found that couples who gossip together feel closer, whether it's talking smack on the way home from a party or dinner or reliving the funny stuff. So basically, if you and your significant other roll your eyes at the same people, congratulations, you are soulmates. Now you know gossip is good for your relationship. Unless, of course, that gossip is, hey, I heard your husband was at a Coldplay concert with his director of human resources. Well, because we have nothing else to worry about, Frankenstein rabbits with horrifying spikes growing from their heads are invading the United States. Horned rabbits are being spotted in northern Colorado. Now, residents in some parts of the state have taken photos recently of wild rabbits that appear to have black horns and tentacles growing out of their heads. Oh, man. A spokesperson for Colorado Parks and Wildlife says the horn-like growths are the result of a benign virus commonly referred to as SPV, which will sometimes affect rabbits in parts of the central U.S. during the summer. Fleas and ticks spread the virus. They say there's no risk of the virus spreading to humans or other animals, though they recommend you avoid contact with horned rabbits. Not that I'm going to go out and pet a horned rabbit. They say good news is once the rabbit's immune system start fighting the virus, the horns do disappear. If nothing else, it has spawned, some action on a television show.
Coming up on Frankenstein Rabbit 911, real calls from real people who are claiming that they're being attacked by Frankenstein rabbits with spikes growing from their heads.
911, what's your emergency?
You've got to help me. There's a Frankenstein rabbit outside, and it has huge spikes growing from its head.
Timmy, is that you?
Yeah.
What did Daddy say about calling while he's at work? And I told you, there's no such thing as Frankenstein rabbits with spikes growing from their heads. Please go back to bed. You have school tomorrow.
But, Dad, I swear there's a...
I said go to bed and... Frankenstein rabbit with spikes growing from its head just burst into the office. Help! Wake your mother up and have her send somebody to help me.
Nope. Should have believed me, Dad.
No!
It's all coming up on Frankenstein Rabbit 911. Don't miss it.
Thank you so much for listening to the podcast today. We appreciate that. As always, you can connect with me on social media at Big Frank Radio.